Hi, I'm going to make an owl. I've got my homemade clay, and I'm kind of turning it into an oval just to get the general shape of the head and the body. I love patting it and smoothing so gently to clean up any bumpy edges. And this is so cool because this is just homemade clay that is made out of baking soda and cornstarch, and I don't have to hollow it out. If it were earthenware clay, I'd have to hollow this out. There we go. So that shows the body and the head. There we go. And what I'm going to do is I'll make that big circle around the eyes out of this. Split that in half, roll it around. I love to roll it around to taper in and smooth in any bumpy edges. Flatten them out to about the same size. First, I'm going to press with my fingers. Kind of exaggerated, kind of cartoony. Ugh, I don't like it. Too big. Redo. Back to the drawing board. Make them a little smaller this time. There we go. Not that I'm going for realistic, being that I do have pink clay here, but you know, everybody's got their limits. And then I'm going to make little blue eyeballs, roll them around. Oof, I'm going to press that in a little bit so they're not sticking out. It doesn't need to look like he's been drinking coffee all day. So I'll set those eyes in the little hole I just made with the pencil. There we go. Of course, that looks way more realistic. That's what I was looking for. All right, now I'm going to make the beak. Ooh, maybe the beak will be white. Options, choices, love it. There. Now we're getting somewhere, right? I know you weren't really impressed. Now I see. You must be very impressed by now, right? Okay, so now we're going to make the horns. Just take enough clay, kind of taper and smooth and press into that wide V shape. Press it gently. If you've watched a number of my videos, you know that I like to reuse my clay. So I'm not smoothing it in. I'm keeping it all kind of just tacked together. Now I'm going to work on a wing. Just tacked together so that I can take it apart again and reuse it to sculpt something else. Roll it around, bring in all the bumpy edges and smooth it. See how I'm shaping my hand into a V and going back and forth? That helps me to create a nice clean peak. So if I was doing a leaf or a flower petal or a wing or a feather, that's the technique I use. There, he's starting to look cute. And then too, I like to go the extra mile and make the feather imprints. Use just the tip of a pencil. You can use your fingernails, whatever you like. Okay, maybe up here too. Texture is cool. It always adds a little more depth. It adds a little more maturity to it. Makes it a little more realistic and dimensional. All right, so there's the owl. If you decide to make one, please take a picture and post it and tag Lake Country Fine Arts School and Gallery. Thanks. Bye.